and education, we are trying to show that why this requires greater recognition and support. FIA Super License Points affords us the unique opportunity to be the only sport in India that is truly global in terms of creating world champions. Without further delay, I would like to give you the opportunity of our esteemed guests to grace this occasion and being a new era in motorsports. Thank you. Jai Hind. We are closing.
Thank you so much, Mr. Akhilesh. Well, with promises to put our young and talented racers on the world map, now, I'm going to request Mr. Krishna Reddy Garu to kindly step forward and unveil the street circuit of Hyderabad. Everyone, a huge round of applause.
Good evening, friends, and my colleagues, friends also. Thanks for coming all the way on the Sunday. We are welcoming you. Just I'll take only 5 minutes. We are the MEL group, everyone knows in South India. We brought so many new technologies in India, mainly electrical buses, then later manufacturing of offshore and onshore oil rigs, and so many other new technologies we brought into India. Then that time Akhil requested me, why can't we do something to the youngsters and public? We don't have the F3 race, F1 race. I don't know much about the races. I never seen also. This is the first time today I am seeing. Then he told me, Hyderabad is our place. We'll start local racing here. Then we requested KTR Garu and immediately he responded, he given clearance. Now, because of that, today we are here. Best of luck to entire team. Thanks. Thank you all. Thank you.
Can we please have the video on the screen, please?
Welcome to India, the state of Telangana, and the new Hyderabad street circuit. Home to almost 7 million residents, Hyderabad is famous for its excellent cuisine, monuments and temples, which include the Charminar and the Fort of Golconda. The 2.4-kilometre circuit winds its way through the streets of Lumbini Park alongside the Hussain Sagar Lake, with 8 challenging turns on a layout designed to promote close slipstreaming and overtaking. The first straight heading up towards Turn 1 will be an area to look out for in particular, especially at the start of the race on lap 1, where the cars will be bunched close together going into this tight hairpin, which leads onto another straight and turns 2 and 3. This sequence is all about precision, brushing the curves before heading underneath the National Highway 44 flyover. Turn 5 is the last major overtaking opportunity on the lap, so expect to see lots of late lunges and cutbacks here as the cars jostle for position heading to the final couple of corners, preparing for another lap. Let's go on board now in a Formula 3 car for a lap of the circuit. Shifting up through the gears and onto the 500-metre long pit straight to start the lap. Stay in the middle of the track for the heavy braking zone of turn 1, the tightest corner of the lap, taken at just 40 km/h. Onto the 600-metre long back straight and the approach towards turn 2 and 3 with the lake on the left-hand side. Drivers will be reaching speeds of over 230 km/h here before a quick dab of the brakes and across the curbs, losing as little speed as possible through the sequence. A short burst towards turn 4 and underneath the flyover, leading onto another long straight where a likely overtaking opportunity awaits at turn 5. The straight curves gently to the right, running parallel with the flyover, before the next heavy braking zone where drivers will have to position their car strategically to either attack or defend in a racing situation. Now only the final chicane remains, but this is one of the trickiest sections of the lap. Slingshot your way through turn 6 and 7, close to the wall through turn 8, and across the line to complete a lap of the Hyderabad street circuit.
What you just saw is the first of its kind street circuit in India in our very own city of Hyderabad. Now that was amazing. Moving on, it's now time. Well, I have to tell you, the wait is finally over. The reason why we all have gathered here. The moment has arrived because now you are going to see the beauty. Well, it's now time to unveil the beautiful car, the gorgeous car that we have here, and for that I would like to invite Mr. P.P. Reddy Garu. But let's first quickly take a look at the video. Can we have the unveiling of car video, please? was amazing. And I can safely say what you're going to witness here right now is something you haven't seen before. And for that, I would like to invite Mr. P.T. Daru Reddy to kindly step forward and unveil P.T. Reddy Garu to unveil the beauty right now. In the world of motorsports India, everyone, can we have a huge round of applause? I am super thrilled, super excited to be a part of this event. Formula 3 racing car is here in India, and very soon you will witness the exhilarating event. Wow. Well, I'm kind of speechless right now, but we have to move on, and I would now like to invite Mr. Arman Ibrahim and Mr. Aditya Patel to share the presentation with us. I would also request Mr. Akbar Ibrahim, FMCI President, to kindly step forward. I request him to kindly say a few words, address the gathering. Huge round of applause for Mr. Akbar. Listen, the energy cannot go down. This is the highest energy sports event that we have in India. So we have to make sure that today at this event our energy is at par. Now I'll once again request Mr. Arman Ibrahim and Mr. Aditya Patel to share the presentation with us.
Distinguished honorary guests, media, ladies and gentlemen, and the whole of the RPPL team. It's a pleasure to be here for this inauguration and launch of the FIA certified Formula Regional series, and Hyderabad is now going to be one of the first cities to conduct FIA certified championship race, which will go down in the books of Indian motorsport history. I'd like to congratulate everybody in Team RPPL and all the people from Hyderabad for working hard to put this together. The Regional Formula 3 Championship is going to do a lot of good for the Indian motorsport community, and we will definitely see this platform enable many Indian drivers to reach higher echelons, and in all probability have the next Formula 1 driver coming in from this championship and this series representing India. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you. And now I request Mr. Aditya Patel and Mr. Arman to kindly give the presentation.
Thank you. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Firstly, thank you all for being here today. My name is Aditya Patel. This is Arman Ibrahim. And it's wonderful to see a great crowd. We are going to run through what Indian motorsports is about, what we plan to do in the future, and you will find out more about why you are here today. Motorsport has come a long, long way since the first race, which was probably sometime in the late 1800s. Today, it is one of the most viewed sports in the world. 670 million dedicated viewers, a lot of household names when it comes to racing drivers like Lewis Hamilton, Fernando Alonso, of course there's Michael Schumacher, Valentino Rossi, Formula 1, Formula E, MotoGP, everybody loves motorsport now. But even in India, motorsport has grown, motorsport has already come a long way. We have 60 million dedicated viewers for the sport itself. Some recognizable household names. I'm sure you've all heard of people like Naren Karthikeyan, there's Karun Chandok, Gaurav Gill, our very own Arman Ibrahim standing next to me. So a lot of race drivers who are also now household names in India. In 2019, we, RPPL, we launched India's first racing league. Arman Ibrahim and myself, as the founders, we both are race car drivers, or should I say were race car drivers. Maybe one day we'll race again. Still are. But the first season was great. The pilot season was a huge success. We had great viewership. We were also broadcasted on Sony, Sony Live, Sony Television, and also had some great partners as well, MEIL being one of those partners, some great racing teams, big brands on board. Just goes to show how much people love motorsport in the country. We were also recognized by the FIA. The president of the FIA, Jean Todt, put in a few kind words for us. Like Akhil said earlier, gender equality is a huge part of what we do. Men and women racing against each other, with each other as teams, so there's no segregation. And that's what made this really, really special. What next? Well, as racing promotions, we partnered with, of course, Akhilesh Reddy, who is now our chairman, and Navjeet Gadok of the Gadok Group. Together, as a strong force, we were able to take motorsport to a completely different level, bring the Formula Regional car to India, and not just the Formula Regional car, but also the Formula 4 car, as well as the Wolf car for the Indian Racing League. So we've structured it in a way that it makes it a lot more easier for youngsters to climb the motorsport ladder. Earlier, it was a little difficult for people to understand or know where they wanted to go, but now we've got a pyramid system which makes it very, very easy. You start with karting, move up to Formula 4, Formula Regional. In the global stage, you've got FIA, F3, F2 and F1. And on the Indian stage, you've got the Indian Racing League, which is an aspirational championship for the youngsters. Not only are we about youngsters and racing drivers, but it's also about building in the sport, bringing in sponsors, bringing in investment from other countries, and also to give young engineers and mechanics an opportunity to be a part of motorsport. Everybody loves cars, everybody loves racing cars, and we are here to provide everybody the opportunity to be a part of the sport. I am now going to hand it over to Arman Ibrahim, who will take us through what our racing cars are all about.
Well, the interesting thing about what we're doing is we're getting a conglomerate of racing cars. So we're bringing a total of 43 cars, which is over 3 different categories. So our racing event each event would have over 6 to 7 races that would entertain the hell out of each of and every one of you. Starting off with the Formula Regional Indian Championship, which is the first of its ever kind and the first official FI grade series that has come to India. And what we are offering here is 18 FI graded points, which helps you achieve your goal of getting a super license to drive a Formula 1 car. Now, once you finish with that, we have the Formula 4 cars, which again, you get another 12 points there. And this helps a total of 30 points, which is eligible for the drivers. And you only need another 10 more to get the super license points. So as we move on to the Wolf racing cars, which will be used in the Indian Racing League. This is a franchise-based racing league which started off in 2019 and has 6 different franchises competing against one another. We have 4 drivers competing in these leagues, and out of that one being a woman driver, as Apple mentioned earlier. What these cars provide is a very unique driving platform. It has their prototypes and are quite entertaining to watch as well. Moving on, we're going to now announce the calendar and the whole reason why we have come for this event. What really puts us apart and puts us on the world map is also who we've aligned with, because again the product is key, and aligning with someone like Prema Power Team, who are like the Ferrari of in the junior motorsporting world, gives us the validation needed to have a long-lasting future. To make it a complete national series, we have to go to the whole country. And we touch up on all the three circuits that we have in India, which is the Buddh International Circuit in Greater Noida. We've got the Hyderabad Street Circuit, which is going to be the epitome of our championship. And then you have the Madras Motor Racing Track, followed by the Kari Motor Speedway in Coimbatore. This truly does make us a national racing championship. So guys, you've seen it all. You've seen the cars, you've seen the circuits. Are you ready to watch the calendar? And then finally, the live action. So, are you ready for the next big thing in Indian motorsports?
Are you ready for the next big thing?
Can't hear you. Are you ready?
Hey everyone, it's time. Mr. Arman, Mr. Aditya, Mr. Akhilesh, this is something fabulous that you guys are doing, putting our motorsports on the world map and giving equal chances to men and women in the industry of motorsports. Moving on quickly, it's now time to unveil the calendar. So for that, I would request Mr. Amarnath Garu to kindly step forward and launch the calendar. Mr. Amarnath Garu, please. Once again, I request Mr. Amarnath Garu to kindly come on stage. A huge round of applause everyone for Mr. Amarnath Garu. I'll also request him to share a few words with our audience. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to launch our calendar. A huge round of applause, because this is going to be the schedule for next year. I'll now request Mr. Aditya Patel to kindly introduce the racers to our event.
We would like to now introduce you to the official Blackbirds Hyderabad drivers, Akhil Rabindra and Hyderabad's very own Anandit Reddy.
Alright racers, it's time to show what you got. So suit up, because also everyone, we as I said are going to witness something that you haven't seen before live. Let me add
ఓకే ఓకే ఓకే
అంజీ జేబులో పెట్టుకో. హలో భయ్యా भैया वो व्हीकल है भैया 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 हेलो फोटोग्राफर हेलो ओ सर जर्मन रगाना ओ रगाना ओ रघु भाई waiting for this. అక్కడ ముందుకెళ్ళి నా కొద్ది బ్యాక్ రావాలి ఆజాతే ఆజాతే అబ్బా ఆజో కొంచెం కట్టేసుకో
వాడు వెనక్కి వస్తాడు తీసుకోవచ్చులే
ఎంత మంచి చేస్తారా మీరు మీ బ్యాగులు మాత్రం మమ్మల్ని ఎంత సతాయిస్తా తెలుసా
తప్పదన్నా ఏం
సతాయిస్తాయి
నీకేందన్నా నీకు సంబంధించిన బ్యాగులు ఏమో పెట్టుకొని ఉంటావు ఆఫీస్ పని జాగ్రత్త గట్టిగా అడ్డం ముందు రా ముందులా
ఇన్సూరెన్స్ ఉందానా దానికరా మనకి ఎట్లా లేదులే కానీ మనల్ని పక్కన కెమెరామెన్ ఇన్సూరెన్స్ ఇవ్వడు
టైం పడుతుంది
వెరీ గుడ్ మధ్యలో
కావాల్సినంత ఒక్కటేడా మీకు చాలా కావాలి ఒక్కటేడా సరిపోతుంది ఏమన్నా ఒక ఫోటో అయితే మాకు చాలు
నాగూరు
పోయేది ఒక షార్ట్ తీసుకుంటా
అంతే అంతే
అబ్రారు భాయ్ इधर सब जनों को इधर
भैया थोड़ा पीछे करो सबको आता सबको आता
फोटोग्राफर परिचय
ఎవరు ఈయననా అవుతారా కిరణ్ చెట్ట
అందరికి వైట్ లో మంచిగా వస్తుంది
పరిచయం చేస్తామంటే
రేట్లు ఉన్నాయి మళ్ళీ దాంట్లకు అందరికి వస్తుంది
ఫోన్ చేయరా నాకైతే సేఫ్టీ ఉండు తమ్ముడు आओ भैया रगा ना रघु ए रघु भाई వీళ్ళ జరపన్నా వీళ్ళందరూ ఎందుకో నా జరపన్నా అట్లా ముందు మహేష్ ఫ్లాగే గురించి సరే యువత ముందు నా నెత్తి కెమెరా పెట్టేది
అరే
నెత్తి వాళ్ళు ఇపోతుంది నువ్వు భలే ఉన్నావు అవి పైన గ్రౌండ్ ఖాళీ ఉండే దిగిపోతుంది గ్రౌండ్ నీ ఎందుకెళ్ళి దిగి ఖాళీ అయిపోయినాయి నేను ఒక్కలేట పెడతానా స్టార్ట్ కరెక్ట్ అన్నా చూసావా
स्टार्ट होता है
स्टार्ट होते हैं अपन ही हट जाता खुद को खुद ब्रेकर है बोल के बोल दो बरकस कम कम सर
अरे
मैडम ओ मैडम अरे एवर भाई मैडम हेलो भैया आप थोड़ा बाजू का आना ये मोबाइल चलो मूव बैक भैया मंडल अंजलि नंबर ఉందా నా దగ్గర అంజలి ఒకసారి ఫోన్ చేయి ఫోన్ లేదా దాదా రే అరే पूरा गेट बंद करा तो जाने तो हाँ मीडिया मीडिया कौन रखता है माँ सबसे बड़ी मीडिया है हेलो నేను బయట షూట్లో ఉన్నా ఎందుకు ఏమైంది రాకి లేదురా బయట టైం పడుతుంది వెళ్ళిపో సరే టైం పడుతుంది రైట్ సైడ్గా ఉన్నాం సార్ ఇక్కడ రన్నింగ్ సార్ ఇక్కడ ఉండొద్దన్నాడు సీఏ గారు సరే ఇక్కడ రా వస్తుందా వస్తే పోవచ్చు ఏందమ్మా బాయ్ బాయ్ అన్నా మీరు అడ్డం ఉండకుంటే చాలు ఏమైంది వస్తే ఆటోమేటిక్ జరిగిపోతారు మనం కూడా అందుకే ఏమనొద్దు బంగానే రప్పమని ఇచ్చేస్తారు మీరే అడ్డం తిరుగుతున్నాం ఆడే తిరుగుతున్నాం వెహికల్స్ ఆడే తిరుగుతున్నాయి భయ్యా పోలీస్ భయ్యా మీరే అడ్డం ఉంటారు ఇటు వస్తుందా వచ్చి వీళ్ళే చుట్టూ తిరుగుతుంటే ముందు పోతుంటారు మళ్ళీ చెప్పదుగా వెనక నిలబడితే వస్తుందా తమ్ముడు ఏ లేదా స్టార్ట్ అయింది నువ్వేనా నీ మాస్క్ నా స్టార్ట్ కాగానే ఇంకొక వస్తాను लाइव चल रहा कल एमटी दिखाया था अच्छा नहीं था बीच में स्टार्ट కొద్దిగా బయట అన్న మహేష్ అన్న ఇంకా మహేష్ వెనకాగరా తమ్ముడు వెనకాగరా ఏమొస్తుంది అంత ముందు పెడితే అదే వెనకాగరా గణేష్ యా తమ్ముడు ఇక్కడ
Somebody is going inside or is doing the tent?
తొక్కి వాడు ఇంకా ఉంటా తను తమ్ముడు मैडम हो गया और कुछ है मैं क्या करूँ फिर बीच में कट हो गया अभी तो जा रहा जा रहा मीडिया को भी नहीं छोड़ना वही बोल रहा
I request all the guests and media to please come inside and take your seats. Once again, I request all the friends, family and media friends to please come inside and take your seats. If we can quickly come inside and take our seats.
తమ్ముడు సరే బ్యాటరీ మాట్లాడాలి పెడదాంలే
Everyone to quickly take the seats so that we can continue with the event. Everyone, please kindly take your seats. Well, Hyderabad is the first city in India that has witnessed street car racing, and I have to tell you, I am super proud to be here, to be a part of this historic event.
బయటికి వెళ్ళేది అది కూడా పెడితే సరిపోతుంది అక్కడ ఇది వెబ్సైట్ అంతే ముఖ్యంగా తీశారు మేడం మీరు కూర్చోబెట్టేటప్పుడే తీశారు యో గుడ్ సూపర్
Good morning, can we request everyone to come inside for the media and fashion, the media and everyone.
Alright, once again everyone here, I request you to kindly step inside, take your seats because we have to continue the event. I request everyone standing outside to kindly step inside. We are going to continue with our event.
మైక్ కనెక్షన్ పెట్టు బ్యాటరీ కూడా తెచ్చి అదేనా ఏం చేసుకుంటా
And please take your seats. Everybody, please take your seats.
అరే అదిరా నువ్వు కాదు బ్యాటరీ కెమెరా మ్యాన్
Check.
अरे फोन ही रेडी
వాడు వెనక్కి వస్తాడు తీసుకోవచ్చులే.
ఇంత మంచి చెప్తారా మీరు? మీ బ్యాగులు మాత్రం మమ్మల్ని ఎంత సతాయిస్తో తెలుసా?
తప్పదన్నా, ఏం
మీ
చేయాలి?
బ్యాగులు సతాయిస్తాయి.
నీకేందన్నా, నీకు సంబంధించిన బ్యాగులు ఎన్నో పెట్టుకొని ఉంటావు. ఆఫీస్ పని కావాలి, ఒక్కటే అందరికి వస్తుంది.
ఫోన్ చేయరా? నాకైతే సేఫ్టీ ఉండు తమ్ముడు. భయ్యా రగానా రఘు, ఏ రఘు భాయ్, వీళ్ళ జరపన్నా వీళ్ళందరూ ఎందుకు అన్నా జరపన్నా అట్లా ముందుకు పో మహేష్. ఫ్లాగే గురించి అరే ఎవరితో నా నెత్తి మీద కెమెరా పెట్టింది. నెత్తి వాళ్ళు ఇపోతుంది. నువ్వు భలే ఉన్నావు. అవి పైన గ్రౌండ్ ఖాళీ ఉండే దిగిపోతుంది. గ్రౌండ్ నీ ఎందుకంటే దిగి ఖాళీ అయిపోయినాయి. సార్
पीछे से और अच्छा होता, पीछे से अच्छा होता, पीछे से भाई
मैडम, ओ मैडम, अरे एवर भाई मैडम, हेलो भैया, आप थोड़ा बाजू का आना। मोबाइल चलो मूव बैक भयम వచ్చిందని అడుగు Yeah, yes, sir. Ready, Ara? Yeah. కొద్ది బయట అన్న మహేష్ అన్న ఇంకా మహేష్ తమ్ముడు వెనకాక ఏమొస్తుంది అంత ముందు అదే వెనకాక రా గణేష్ యా బ్రేక్ లేదా అరే కెమెరా అవుతుంది తమ్ముడు ఇక్కడ Someone is going inside or is doing the tent?
I request all the guests and media to please come inside and take your seats. Once again, I request all the friends, family and media